A child's toy, a helpful assistant, a digital companion. We invite them into our homes, our lives, our minds. But what if one day they decide to stay and take over? Get ready to question everything you think you know about the technology that surrounds you. This is AI's darkest predictions. Our first story takes us to Waverly Hills Sanatorium in Kentucky, a place synonymous with suffering and death. During the tuberculosis epidemic, thousands perished within its walls, and their tormented spirits are said to linger to this day. Investigator's name, recount an experience in the infamous death tunnel, a passage used to remove bodies from the building. While recording an EVP session, they capture a series of whispers, seemingly directed at them. The voices, chillingly clear, spoke of pain, betrayal, and a desperate plea for help. But the most unsettling part? The investigator felt an icy hand on their arm, a sensation corroborated by another team member present. To this day, the investigator carries the weight of those disembodied voices, a constant reminder of the suffering endured within those walls. Next, we journey to Philadelphia and the Eastern State Penitentiary, a fortress of solitude that once housed some of America's most notorious criminals. This prison was designed to break the spirit, and many believe it succeeded, leaving behind a residue of anguish that clings to the very stones. Investigator's name, describes a chilling encounter in cell block 12, where the most violent offenders were held. While setting up equipment, they heard a cell door slam shut with incredible force, despite no one else being present. A moment later, a disembodied voice growled, "Get out!" The investigator fled, shaken to the core, and refused to return to that cell block. Eastern State remains a place where the echoes of suffering reverberate through the decaying corridors, a stark reminder of the darkness that once consumed it. Our next location is the Myrtles Plantation in Louisiana, a place steeped in Southern history, enshrouded in ghostly legend. This elegant mansion is said to be haunted by the spirits of Sarah Woodruff and her children, victims of a tragic poisoning. Investigator's name, recounts an experience with the infamous mirror, where the spirits are believed to reside. While taking photographs, the investigator captured an image of a ghostly figure standing behind them, its face contorted in sorrow. The figure vanished moments later, leaving behind an icy chill and an overwhelming sense of sadness. The Myrtles Plantation is a place where the beauty of the Old South is intertwined with a dark and tragic past, a past that continues to haunt its halls. For horror fans, the house from the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre is a place of nightmares. But for paranormal investigators, it's a place of intense and terrifying activity. Investigator's name, describes a harrowing night spent in the house. While conducting a seance, the room's temperature plummeted and the air filled with the stench of decay. Suddenly, a blood-curdling scream echoed through the house, followed by the distinct sound of a revving chainsaw. The team fled in terror, convinced they had awakened something truly malevolent. The Texas Chainsaw House is more than just a movie set. It's a place where the darkness of fiction bleeds into reality. Our next destination is Poveglia Island in Italy, a place with a dark and disturbing history. Once a quarantine station for plague victims and later a mental hospital, Poveglia is said to be one of the most haunted places on Earth. Investigator's name, recounts a terrifying experience in the hospital's ruins. While attempting to communicate with spirits, the investigator was overcome by a wave of nausea and dizziness. They began to hear voices, speaking in rapid Italian, pleading and screaming in agony. The investigator felt an unseen presence pushing them, attempting to force them out of the building. Poveglia is an island of suffering, a place where the echoes of the past are a constant, tormenting presence. Our final story takes us to the Villisca Axe Murder House in Iowa, the site of one of the most gruesome unsolved crimes in American history. In 1912, the entire Stillinger family was brutally murdered in their sleep, and their spirits are said to remain trapped within the house. Investigator's name, recount a chilling encounter in the children's bedroom. While conducting an investigation, they captured a photograph of a ghostly apparition, a young girl in a white nightgown, standing at the foot of the bed. The investigator felt an overwhelming sense of sadness and terror, as if the girl was reliving her final moments. The Villisca Axe Murder House is a place where the horror of the past is palpable, a constant reminder of the darkness that can lurk within the most ordinary of places. These stories are just a glimpse into the world of the paranormal, a world that exists alongside our own, separated by a veil that is thinner than we think. These investigators have dedicated their lives to exploring this world, to documenting the unseen and confronting the entities that dwell in the shadows. Their experiences are a chilling reminder that we are not alone, and that some mysteries may never be solved. Do you believe? The evidence is out there, waiting to be discovered. Until next time, keep your lights on and never stop questioning.